Alright, here we go. So Indiana's got to win the game to win the series. So Siakam's strength is clearly as a ball handling forward, which provides mismatch opportunities. That's why he's so highly regarded on a big contract. Also, I'd just like to warn you that there's some local muppet on a motorbike. Young fella, his dad clearly won't take him out to the bush to ride a motorbike, and we live in an oppressive government, under an oppressive government in Australia. So you can't really ride your motorbike anywhere really. So this poor kid has to resort to riding up and down his driveway. So I've got to grapple with that and barky dogs in this neighbourhood. But I suppose it could be worse. We could be in Gaza with bombs landing on our heads, but it might detract from this viewing experience. So yeah, forward, nice little pass. Naismith moving off ball. Bridges proving that he's more than just a 3-and-D guy. Robinson getting all fucking proudy because he caught a lob. Which, as a 7'1" athletic dude isn't too hard. Looks down at a guy. Mitchell Robinson's the kind of guy, if you're playing with him, like, do you trust him to catch the ball? I don't think he's a very skilled player. So in one-on-one, you could absolutely crush him, I reckon. Strip the ball off of him before he can get it above his head. And defensively, you just drive past him probably. All it would take is a little pump fake, and he'd be, jump out of his shoes. But then, as far as like 5-on-5, I mean, I've criticised him before. I don't think he really knows what he's doing, and he's got basically nothing to offer offensively other than maybe a lob target. That's based on my previous evaluations, but just based on the body language of flexing on a dude for catching a lob that was literally look, okay, yeah, pretty easy catch to be honest. And he's flexing on Naismith here. Just weak ass shit, bro. Mentally weak dude. And again, this is high stakes, bro. The Knicks lose this game, that's it, season over. And Robinson feels like he can talk down on a dude. Oh, Robinson, look at you. Seriously, Robinson's greatest skill is having been born with good genetics. Okay? What is it, 1 in 3 American 7-footers are in the NBA? Just... I could just pick on him all day showing he's a liability. At least he's boxing out a bit here. See, look, he's got no understanding of like his goal is to your goal on a fast break is just to make sure that the rim is defended, but he's sort of just wandering around like not really sure what he's doing. He's just a bit lost. It's like, how much tape has he watched? Does he know what his assignments are? Well, he got an offensive rebound. That's good to see. So he can catch a ball. That's good. To be fair, I could have. See, no understanding of help defense, not wanting to step in and strip the ball or anything like that. He's literally got his hands on his knees, bro. Hold on a sec. Alright. I reckon if the Knicks kept Cam Reddish, I think he could have been the difference maker in this series. I love his game. I don't know how his career's going, but quite underrated, I think. Okay, that was a massive defensive breakdown. Oh yeah, Thomas Bryant. Another bloody tall dude who's got no idea what he's doing. How would I have played this? Okay, you don't step up so much, I don't think. I don't think Landry Shamet's a very good player, so you're not really worried about him being Steph Curry off the dribble. He steps up too much, Naismith gets a bit confused, and that's an easy bucket. So this is the last time I'll pick on Mitchell Robinson, but look, this guy's got an open driving lane and he just stands there. Like, that's enough evidence to show Robinson is dog shit, okay? I don't care if he's playing the Eastern Conference Finals and getting good minutes, just absolute liability. Yeah, that was some weak ass shit. Who is that dude? Is that Josh Hart again? That's some freaking, like, you see that happen at a YMCA. Like, that's not gonna work. You gotta body up a guy, create some space, and do like a fadeaway, especially over a taller opponent. I just can't believe these are supposed to be the best players in the world, and it's just such amateur shit, bro. What is that? What is this? And look, Obi Toppin, right-handed player, uses his left hand to block this. Beautiful. Ambidexterity is like the most underrated skill in basketball. Is that Mathurin being shit? Just running around like a headless chicken. Shit pass. What the fuck is that? I don't think... Has Nembhard taken one shot in this whole series, bro? He's just... easiest guy to guard because he's always looking to pass. I don't want to stereotype, but you replace him with any 5'5" Asian guy at a YMCA, and I think, you know, the Asian guy is probably an improvement. Because at least they can bloody knock down shots. Oh, Halliburton. I didn't know he had those ups. Is he flexing again? Didn't you watch my video making fun of him for flexing too early? Oh god, what a clusterfuck. Look, Nembhard isn't even looking to get the ball, bro. Miles Turner. He's the glue guy for the team. Okay, it's a pretty even game. Knicks are playing hard. Well, some of them. Nice finish. Why am I always seeing Bridges having to defend guys by himself? Lo and behold, it's the two laziest guys on the Knicks, Brunson and Robinson, just jogging back while Bridges is playing his ass off. That was a well negotiated pick and roll. Oh, has Thomas Bryant got a long range shot now? It's a bit of an improvement. You made one basket the whole game, bro. Stop flexing. Okay, Rick Carlisle obviously done a good job as coaching, although I would have kept Jalen Smith on the team at all freaking costs. But Rick Carlisle's got to impose a little bit more discipline in this team. I know they're in the finals, but I'm sick of guys celebrating when the game ain't over. Nice pass. Something happened there defensively. Okay, I don't know. Protect the rim. No easy baskets. I think in this day and age, Aaron Naismith could play power forward. To be able to dunk that easily, I think his measurables show that he could guard most power forwards in the league. Maybe the Pacers are just showing that they want it more. Which might be a bit of a cliche. Oh, McConnell did a long range shot. Wow. Is that his first of the season? Because the crowd's reacting like it. The thing about tall guys is that they usually think they can get a block on you, so if you can finish, especially with your offhand, you can draw fouls much easier off of them because they're just arrogant against a smaller defender anyway. Oh, that's nice. I gave Halliburton shit in my last video, but yeah, that's beautiful. I'm assuming the Kangs are still shit because they traded a quality player like Halliburton away. What's wrong with this fella? Okay, so the Knicks have got to bloody ball out now. Okay. Alright, is that an end one? That's a good start. Fucking Mathurin. Again, sexy looking athlete. Doesn't have game. It's just, some of these GMs must literally just be like, they like a guy based on aesthetics, because if you break down their play, it's like, what are they actually offering? I think Mathurin averaged like 8 points a game in college or something, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, nice. Who is that again? Nembhard. I mean, Brunson's pretty easy to hit a bucket on, but that was a nice little shot. Nice scoop and layup there by Turner. He's so fundamentally sound for such a tall player. That's an irresponsible shot, Cat. I suppose you're down by a lot, you got to produce something. How did the game slip away from them so much? Halliburton has a bad habit of leaving his feet and passing, meaning that you can generate some turnovers off of him if you're an alert defense. That's really... Maybe I need to reevaluate Nembhard, because that was a nice one-on-one shot creation. See how that technique from Turner landed himself to potentially draw a foul? He scooped up from below, so a lazy defender, like Brunson's so lazy he didn't even try and strip the ball, but you can, if a guy tries and rakes at your hands, you can draw fouls and get the bucket too. So I've not seen Cat generate much offense, unlike the last game that I reviewed. Oh, yuck. Just jumping into defenders, just... Yeah, that's just a nice freaking block, bro. It's bailing out a overly aggressive offense there. Ooh! Still a bit early to celebrate. Someone could go T-Mac on them. Carry. Wow. Yep, still too early. Still too early. Because take the freaking dominant, aggressive energy into the next game. Don't be celebrating before the fat lady has sung. Oh my god, Toppin's having a quarter. He can play center in this modern NBA, can't he? Modern NBA meaning, okay, 3 points is more than 2. So you're incentivized to play smaller dudes who can make shots rather than Mitchell Robinsons who can't. Based on the individual talent, I've got Pacers over Thunder, I think. Alright, there you have it. Have a good one.